Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you all are well and you're having a nice time. So I'm back with another video, and in this one, I'll be running you through the team selection for FPL Game Week 9. We'll be looking at the possible picks that I am going to bring into my side, and that will be helpful for the team in the longer run. And yeah, we'll be talking about all that in this video. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do that and help me reach 1500 subs sooner, because you guys subscribing would be help for the channel. It will help the channel to grow. As you guys already know that I have used my wildcard. There is a wildcard draft available on my channel. You guys can go watch the video where I built a wildcard draft for you guys wildcarding. I did the wildcard, and the DRAFTHOUND platform really helped me in that game week. In game week 6, obviously I did that. Sorry, in game week 7 I did that. And that was very helpful. A couple of out of the box suggestions that the AI at DRAFTHOUND suggested me, like going for a Zuma and then obviously picking up Diaby. It was, very, very beneficial and has been helpful for the rank. As you can see that now I am seeing a little bit of a rank boost in the chart. And from the worst rank in game week 6, I am now on 1.7 million. You guys can get, all these premium features by clicking on the link below. You will be redirected towards their platform. You can sign up and get all the free and the premium features that they have on their website. Premium features include the assistant manager, player rankings, fixture analysis, the AI transfer suggestions, and obviously this magic wound that is going to fix your team, that is going to optimize your team once you click it, and going to, it picks out a perfect 11 from the 15-man squad that you have. Now, we'll be starting with the recap of game week 8, and then I'll discuss what are the picks that I'm looking at. Now, if I take you back to game week 8, 57 points for me in that game, and obviously Mohamed Salah, he came out of nowhere scoring those goals and 30 points with the armband. Now, I had lost my faith in him when I brought him in the wild card, but yeah, he did return, and that is what Mo Salah is all about. A lot of managers went with Son captaincy and it did not return. So yeah, that was a very a horrible side. And another horrible side on your screen is the forwards that I have: Archer, Julian Alvarez, and Erling Haaland. All pathetic in the games that they played. Obviously, Haaland and Alvarez were up against Arsenal, and Archer was disappointing as always. I did a little bit of punty punt in that game where I benched both Prowse and went for Archer, hoping that he could score, but things obviously did not go my way. Looking at the midfield, I had Madison, who with another return, Udogi at the back got a return, Cash and Char. Awful. Areola didn't get anything. This was one time where I benched Turner and he ended up returning 6 points. So yeah, 57 points in total. And as you can see, a couple of here and there decisions with going with Salah captaincy, it did return me, and that ended up that helped my team see a green one finally after a long wait. Obviously, the two back-to-back fixtures I've seen greens, and I'm happy and excited as my team has been brought back to life after that wild card. So if you are stuck in the similar situation as me, I'd say do not wait and lose out on the points. Just hit that wild card and fix your team ASAP. Now, if you've got only 2 players to fix, I don't see any move you would have to make in order to get that wild card in. But apart from that, if there is fire all around your team, just go for the wild card. Now, if you go back to the planner, sorry about that. If you go back to the planner, this is obviously my team. On the right hand side of your screen, I've got Turner in goal, Cash, Shar, and Udogi starting in defense, with Mo Salah with the vice captaincy armband, Son, Madison, Diaby, and Ward-Prowse accompanying him in the midfield, and then Haaland, Alvarez up front with Areola, Archer, Zuma, and Kaburo on bench. Now, what I'll just do, give him the armband, give the man who deserves the armband, and give the vice captaincy to, sorry, not Alvarez, just Haaland. I'm not gonna take everything away from him, because he's been very, very good so far. In the previous season, this season, I'd say that the goals are not coming. He's positioning himself well, but the thing is, with De Bruyne out of the game, we have seen Haaland bound to, he is bound to struggle, because there is no other guy feeding him those deliveries. He's a proper poacher. He's not going to make those chances for himself. So he's going to wait in the box, and any ball arriving towards his feet or his head is going to go in. We've seen lack of chances at Man City so far, and Haaland has not been performing well. Even if a couple of chances he does he's been missing them because the confidence is not there anymore. Now, as you can see on your screen, the transfer suggester is suggesting me to go for Mbeumo and Gordon in the first one, which is a very pathetic transfer suggestion. But the other one, Osa, Gordon, and Sanchez, is something that I like. With Sanchez getting some good games after the Arsenal one, I think there will be save points in those, and he's just 4.6 million. So I don't think any reason why you should spend more on the goalkeeper, because there are such good options. But as of now, I think Areola is the best choice that you can go for alongside Turner. And the last one is obviously Madison to Gordon, a good one and a very differential one, with Madison a little lower on the expected points accordingly to Son, and then Zuma to Trippier. That would be a huge boost for me, obviously. Now, just to calm you guys back down and to bring you what are my transfer suggestions. Now, there are 2 or 3 transfer suggestions that I did, tweaked around before when I was playing with my side. And what I thought was to get rid of Ward-Prowse. It was pretty simple just to get rid of Ward-Prowse from my side. Let me just bring in the player rankings here. I clear the filter. Firstly, get Trippier into the side. Upgrade Schär. I've got 0.9 million, to recover from somewhere, and that would obviously be Ward-Prowse going away. And then Anderson coming in. I got 1 million in the bank to play around somewhere or invest around somewhere, but that would restrict my side a little bit because I do not have a lot of players on the bench. Now, the other player that I have on the bench to play, Archer, definitely a starter, but just a 2-pointer in the games majority of the times. And Zuma, obviously, majority of the times I will be playing Areola, so playing Zuma alongside him is going to be a little riskier. Obviously, he's a good option to come in from the bench. But I think the team will be restricted here, and then Anderson is not a guaranteed starter. So I will be chopping off my legs, just bringing in Anderson and going for Trippier. I think Schär pretty much is all right along in my team as of now. Let me know what you guys think about this first transfer move. Now, just to go back with Schär, getting in Anderson and the other one would definitely be the most popular one, as a lot of people are going for Watkins up front. So Haaland and Watkins would come in. That would give me 1.5 in the bank. I could then get rid of Zuma in the next few game weeks or go for someone else, in the next couple of game weeks. But that would obviously, as you can see, for the next 2 or 3 game weeks, I would only have Zuma as a player coming in case Anderson is not featuring. And then, not the most trusted assets. Archer can come in and take his place for just the 2 points that he usually returns. So this, makes my team a little bit weakened. Let me just, recover the team back. So these were the 2 possible transfer moves. Now, the last one that is a little out of the box, probably you guys won't agree with me, but obviously I would have to use one of the free transfers somewhere. I could get rid of, I can bring in Saka, get rid of Son from my side, and then just get can't get Trippier back in. So it was just trying to be a little bit cheeky with that. Let me just bring back Zuma. So Trippier's possibility is not going to happen. Get Saka in against Chelsea, or probably, this is where I am a little bit stuck. So I could get Saka in, but Son has a good fixture, and that would give me also 1.6 million in the bank. I could give this game to, can just play Ward-Prowse here. I can give this game to Alvarez, and the next game week after this one, obviously, I can easily get rid of Julian Alvarez and bring in Watkins pretty easily in game week 10. So this is a possibility that might happen. I can get rid of Son, can bring in Saka, get Watkins up front. This way I would have Ward-Prowse definitely a starter. All of these players are starters, and in any case, if there are no, if obviously the player is not starting due to any injury, Zuma or Archer might come in to cover. Because with Anderson, I was weakened already. Anderson is not a starter. So these were the 3 possible moves. I think this one is a little bit stronger. With sacrificing Son, I can, get Watkins up front. I would give this game week to Haaland and Alvarez. Not going to go for them in this one, but in game week 10, I can get rid of obviously Alvarez and get Watkins up front to face Luton, Nottingham Forest, and some good fixtures. So I think the value for money investing in Watkins is a little bit more than going for the likes of Trippier. Obviously, Trippier has the attacking threat, but obviously he's not going to return in every game. He's not going to return clean sheets or those attacking points. With Watkins, when the attacks flow through him, the probability of him scoring or at least assisting are a little bit higher than Trippier. So This week, it'll probably be just sacrificing Son for Saka. A totally out of the box move. Probably you guys wouldn't agree, but that would give me a good chance to go for Watkins up front. And then obviously I would do that in game week 10. So these were the 3 possible moves that I wanted to talk about that I'm currently looking at. Let me just get back my guy Alvarez in so that you guys do not get confused. I wouldn't be bringing in Watkins in this one. I would give obviously Alvarez the Brighton game. Brighton is defensively a little bit weaker, and I would not suggest to get rid of Haaland until the Man United game. You can see how things go for him in the Brighton game. If he's still not performing well, get rid of him. There are a lot of players, and that would obviously be much easier for me, but I wouldn't be getting rid of him because of the EO pretty soon. It will take me at least 5 to 6 weeks to digest the fact that Haaland is not returning and we have to get rid of him. So as of now, restricted, I'd go for Watkins in game week 10, and Saka probably might come in this game week for Son against Chelsea. He's probably going to be back, and he's the most creative guy in that Arsenal side who has been returning points in the UCL Fantasy to the UCL managers and the people who sold him in the Fantasy Premier League. Obviously, he got injured in the game versus City. Arsenal managed to win that game, and I think that was a huge boost for Arsenal, and they will continue to do so from now on. And with Saka back, that would be another advantage for them. So let me know if you do agree with the moves that I am currently looking at, and what could you have done if you were in my place. And if you are stuck alongside me with 2 free transfers and no clues on what to do. So yeah, obviously that is for the joke's sake. As of now, I am trying to X Alvarez and Son, and to go for Saka and the likes of Watkins, who are a good long-term options. So yeah, this is currently it from my side. Thank you all for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share, and yeah, take care all of you.